Hello guys, and welcome to yet another episode of This.is.life.Podcast, where you get to listen,
relate,
learn,
and laugh.
We are back, and with us we have our very first guest on the show, Murugi Wachira.
Now we are here discussing the very famous and well-demanded topic. Yeah, whatever you're thinking.
We have really dodged on this topic for quite some time. We have always wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
But we really dodged it. But
now that she's here, you are a confidence booster on this topic.
Yeah.
So we are doing this because you're here. If we did not have a guest, we will not have tackled this topic
True.
at all.
We could have dodged it.
We could have dodged
again and again
until the day I'll be 30 years old. Now, please tell us who you are, because I don't want to miss out on anything. We need to know who you are.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for having me. Hey guys, this is Murugi Wachira. Should I call myself the CEO and founder of Murugi Radio? It's also a podcast that airs on Spotify and also on YouTube. Guys, I am so happy to be here. Thank you so much, guys, for having me. And I am here to talk about love. When you see me, I'm just here to,
And it's not even in February, but I hear March is the month of
Women.
It's Women's Month.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. It's February then, the month of love, and we are not even. We're in March. We are in March. Yeah.
So love and love it is, because we love each other.
Young love and
Young
everything
love
in between.
Yes.
The in-betweens are...
The in-between. Somebody yesterday was sharing their story of how they approached a girl who was in Sweden. Was it Sweden?
Yeah, in Sweden.
And they were in Kenya. And the girl was a fourth year studying in Sweden. And he was a first year in Kenya. And they actually managed to woo the girl. And now they are an item and they're getting married next year. What do you think about that?
Love is beautiful. I must say that love is beautiful.
Love is beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, love is so beautiful because why will they just... It's risky. First of all, it's risky. Like, I'm even 100% sure of that person. I mean, personally, that's an insecurity kwangu. Sijakujua for the longest time. And then now all of a sudden, you're from a different state. I'm from, So it's kind of, it's risky, but...
We say emotions are not black and white.
Yeah.
We have gray lines in between. Now, for us to kickstart this podcast, there's this one question we ask. We asked ourselves, and now you're here as our first guest.
Okay.
And the question is, Mark?
Drum rolls, please. So, the question we always ask our guests is, if you were an animal, what would it be and why?
Wow, this is so beautiful. If I was an animal, don't judge me. Don't judge me.
No judgment. He first said a wolf.
A wolf.
A wolf? No, you first said you thought of a wolf. No, Mark.
I said a wolf.
So I am at liberty to change you.
Anything.
At any point I feel like
Yes.
it was not the one.
Yeah.
So I'll say a snake.
Wow. Okay.
I'll say a snake because I have thought about a snake for some time, and I think I am because of the character that you see, snakes hukwa mahali hidden. They're mostly hidden. Like, you'll never find a snake until you catch you somewhere just in the open like that. So I love, not that I love snakes, but the character of a snake that it will just spike at when everyone least expects it to spike. That is when the snake now does that. So I just love the snake because of that character. So I would identify myself with the snake.
But also it can also be viewed as a good advantage because snakes tend to shed off.
Yeah, you have the opportunity
To adapt.
anytime.
Yeah. That is
So it's
nice.
like Happy New Year, and then you shed.
Anytime.
Yeah.
I tell people Happy New Year all through until the year ends, and people judge me a lot for that.
You are the queen of optimism, so we understand.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
No, but also every new month is like a new year, man.
every day actually.
Is
Every day actually.
It's not.
It is.
It's a new day and a new month and a new
And
year.
it's a new beginning as well.
Yeah, if you mention a new beginning, then it's okay. Yeah,
So every day is like a new year.
it's a new beginning.
Yeah, it's a new
It's a new
In
beginning.
this case, it's a new beginning.
All right. Down now to the topic. Talking of love is beautiful.
Is young love beautiful?
Young love. We've had so many. So, okay. From a start, maybe we can start from where love has progressed. Maybe you joined school in a group among strangers. You joined school when you were young. Now you grow, and maybe even in your environment, because you can hear someone, I fell in love with someone in school, in church, in a certain party or something like that.
When was the first time you noticed you loved someone?
I felt okay, the first
sure.
mine was in class 3.
Wow. Okay.
Mine was in class 3. But now there's always that. For me, I always think that there's always that first, but it won't hurt. But now the one that will
Come after that.
you know, they always say, okay, not they always say, but I've ever seen this tweet whereby they always say that the first love of a man is better than the last love, but the last love of a lady, you know, I don't know if you get, like the last love of a lady, no, it leads now to something, now marriage or something like that.
But you men, I'm categorized.
The first love will hurt. Yeah. I can tell you. Okay. For example, as an individual, I was hurt on 2022, 2022 or 2021. Can't remember.
I'm not sure.
But you know.
You first knew you loved somebody when you're in class 3, and your first heart in 2022, 2021. Murugi, when was the first time you knew you loved you noticed? Or you thought?
Wow. Hiyo swali ni ngumu.
Si ngumu. You can remember your first crush.
My first
You can.
Yeah, mine wasn't love, it was a crush.
I was in primary school. Huyu kijana alikuja shule yetu nilikuwa class 6 ama 7. Class 7. Aki alikuwa anakaa vizuri. Si handwriting, si performance, kila kitu. He was just the perfect person, but unfortunately alichagua bishti yangu, my best friend over.
Wow.
That was like my first crush.
Heartbreak.
My first heartbreak. I was so desperate. But then I look back at that time and then I'm like, Glad, what are you doing? Because I remember, I don't even know how I got his number. So vile tulimaliza class 8, I was like simping in his DM.
Wow. I would really like to get into those texts.
I had a crush on you. He was so hot. But you chose my friend over me. And then the guy was like, but you would have told me. Trust me, if you would have told me before she did, it would have been me. And then I was like, really?
So it was my choice.
So it was up to me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And then, I just lost an opportunity like that. But
Here you are.
Next opportunity.
Yeah, next opportunity.
Yeah. So we always say that I know means next opportunity.
Yeah. So when was the first time you were hurt? No.
Hatujamaliza, okay.
Hurt.
Okay, hiyo school mia sana juu nilikuwa naingia high school. So I am embarrassed.
Hey,
I
this
was
topic,
in
man.
Form 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my first heart was in Form 2.
Mine was in class 6. I first knew I liked someone.
Wait, your first heart was in class 6?
No, my first crush. Yeah, I first knew I liked someone or thought when I was in class 6. This person was popular. Like, I think everyone just loved them. And I happened to also swim with the people in the crowd. What they are choosing, nobody chose anyone. But he was the first person I hugged after class 8. So that meant a lot to me.
Wait. Okay, continue.
Yeah, we were in the same class.
No.
Yeah, so he was the first person I hugged, a boy. He was the first boy I ever hugged. So that was significant. Now, at time I was hurt, like really hurt. Okay. Hurt,
I just felt
really
like
hurt.
going crazy.
Oh,
And like
oh
throwing.
yeah.
I don't remember
Class,
you.
no, Form 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Hey.
Now that we know that we have liked someone and we have been hurt, do we believe in the aspect of the one? Murugi. The one.
Yeah, the one is there. But I was once reading something a while back, and the thing is, it's not like there is any specific person that is put out for anyone out there. You see the way we always say at Mr. Rate is going to find me, Mrs. Rate is going to find me. No, they are not. They are not going to find you. The thing is, you see, if, like for example, we are seated right here right now.
Yeah.
We are doing podcasts, and you already know the kind of person you want for your future. Maybe I want a dancer, maybe I want a content creator, maybe I don't know. So I will be in spaces where I will meet such kind of people. So the one is not really like built for you there. You need to find the one. Si ati amekuwa mahali anakungoja. Ni wewe utafute huyo the one, because if I want a content creator, I need to go into content creation spaces where people are actually meeting up. Si ati ni mtu amekuwa mahali umetengewa ati unaambiwa huyu ni wa Murugi.
You need to be out there.
You need to go out there. You need to find that person in we character unatafutanga. Lazima uende kwa hiyo space hiyo character. Kama ni introverts wanakuwa wapi?
No, I've always one of the fantasies I always have is like, if there was a way God could have given us some kind of vision when we were born to see who the one will be. But then I now come to a sort of confliction whereby, what if the one who I see in my vision is also being seen, is also being shown another person?
I think not knowing is good.
That's
Yeah.
the point. I think that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like, you put so much effort into finding that person.
Yes.
You go out there, you put yourself out there. Because I feel like kama unatafuta mtu, I don't think pale kwa harusi, all the single ladies utakuwa hapo. If you're looking for someone, you'll be there. And that's just how you find people. Oh, nilienda nikapatana na mtu. We met, she was just dancing to all the single ladies. You know, it's such kind of thing. Yeah.
What I think is that these at the one at different ages. Like, you see, when you were in class 7,
Yeah.
for what you knew love to be, he was you at the one.
Yeah, true.
When you were in Form 2, for what you knew love to be, he was the one. When you were in class 3, for what you knew love to be, she was the one.
I can tell you for a fact she doesn't remember.
It's okay, you're in class 3.
Yeah. Okay, she doesn't remember that bit, but she remembers me, but she doesn't remember that bit.
That is okay. But what in my opinion, what I think, you are the one changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, who you really end up with, that's, you try to convince yourself, now this is the one that God gave me. Yeah.
Alikuwekea
Yes.
mahali. But then ni kujiconvince. That's
Ni
the
kujiconvince,
way
hivyo tu.
Hujakewa mtu. I mean, kama ningekuwa nimekewa mtu, ningekuwa nishapata huyo mtu.
Exactly.
Ningekuwa nishapata.
People will be settling way earlier, alafu hakungekuwa na divorce.
Kama kungekuwa na
The one, So sisi wote, nobody believes in the one.
ni kama hapana. I think mimi nimechange mind.
Wait, me I believe there is. Okay, in some sort of way, me naonanga like in some few years I will find the one.
So who are these
okay,
in between that you have been with?
So you're talking of the in-betweens.
No, why if there's the one, there's no need of having all this trial and error.
Ungekuwa tu unangoje hiyo the one. Like hizi in between unaruka
Unaenda
unafika.
kwa the one. But in the in-betweens, they are a part of life. They are fun.
but
Wait.
they're not the ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a part of life
But
because
they're not the ones.
they're not the one, but they will teach you how.
To find the one. No.
Wow.
No, in this case, I tend to disagree.
I'm telling you, this traffic.
Why is love such a difficult topic?
I don't know.
to talk
It's
about?
because it's not something tangible,
Lord.
and nobody's ever right about it.
Fuck.
Yes.
There's no manual about it.
Now, do you think the fact that would you tell your mom you have a boyfriend? If you did have, would you tell your mom?
Right now,
Yeah.
it's still an uncomfortable thing to do. I mean,
Yeah.
even starting a conversation in regard to kidogo, jamani.
They'll ask you,
no.
unaolewa lini?
Bado hatujafika hiyo age.
So at
Yeah.
what point is love like acceptable in the society? Because it seems like you feel it,
Yeah.
you can't say, you can't tell anyone, you are hiding it. And then now when you are expected to get into it, sometimes you don't have.
Hata ushachoka.
Ushachoka. Uko 27, now that's when your mom is asking, Murugi, ako wapi?
We.
But she will not maybe have been receptive. Ungekuwa 21 or 20 ukimwambia you have someone. So is young love really worth it?
Well, for those that are actually looking, it is. I'd say not that this is not even from experience. This is just Murugi thinking that for those that actually want to like have partners in their lives, young love actually makes a lot of sense because okay, I've listened to so many couple of stories na watu wengi nilipatana naye after high school campus tukamaliza campus sijui akaenda wapi alafu akarudi tuko na yeye sasa you know. So I think young love counts. It counts for those that actually put effort into it because I think in generation yetu the thing we're actually not doing is putting effort into things.
Yeah.
We're like haja heal from past trauma zake, akona so much anxiety issues, akona so many mental issues. So wacha ende akahila alafu kama tutapatana, we just don't want to put work into anything.
Yeah.
Because the moment mtu amekuja amekushentia siku moja, you're like, this is gender-based violence. Not that I'm condoning it, but you don't even want to know what is going on in your partner's head, but you're like, mimi nimeenda.
There's no patience.
Hakuna hiyo patience. Like say tuko like umekuja sijui ulisoma text kwa simu ya chali yako. Uko like ama kwa partner, simu ya partner yako umesoma text sijui alitumwa sijui na nani. And then now you'll be like he, she, they, them is cheating on me. But hata ujasikiza explanation, you're like, no, I'm done with this conversation. I am done. I am gone. Like we just don't wanna, you know.
Don't want to take time.
We're not as resilient as our previous generation.
Wakiwa how old?
Our age maybe.
Exactly. Walikuwa around 19, 20, 21 hapo. Na wengi wao they still have their partners by their side.
Yeah.
Unless sasa kuna wenye maybe the past or but divorces yote bado ataka tunasemanga saa zingine ni kuvumiliana but you see they're still together. But sisi ni dating stage but mimi nishachoka na wewe. Ulimtisha pesa sijui ya nini?
Akasema hapana.
Mimi na wale dead saizi na mko kampo. Relaxing.
But naona imagine mimi I somewhat side with ile ya mimi natoka naenda like mbona tuko hapa. Unajua kwa nini? Kwa sababu we are young. For starters, I don't know whether I'm ending up with you. So why should I be here patient? Also,
so in your case you don't like you're not into the in-betweens.
No. Like I just want to know if I am here and you're doing something that I don't like, I will not invest months in you for you to change, yet I am not assured that we'll end up together and I am young. The non-negotiable here is I am young. But I don't have to be as serious again.
You don't have to be
as serious.
Yeah.
You see, I don't have to be as serious as that because it's not a priority for me right now.
Okay.
Finding a partner is not a priority for me right now.
You talk of priority, then it counts.
Unless it's a priority, then I'll be serious as a 30-year-old who is not yet married. Unless it is a priority. But if it's not, I work kaende. Also the scarcity mindset. You know the reason why some people really stay kwa place moja kwa sababu wanaona hakuna mtu anaweza nipenda kama huyu mtu ama hakuna mtu anaweza penda kama huyu. Hakuna mtu mwingine anaweza nifanyia venye huyu ananifanyia. Guess what?
That's an eye opener.
There are so many people. Your scarcity mindset. And because in my head there's the one for me in every age and every time. You get? So if I'm with you right now, I'm with you because that's the best I know. To the best of my knowledge, you are the one for me. But if come next week I know better, I am leaving because I know better.
But now how many betters will you have till you get to... How will you even know the one is the one?
Because as I'm evolving, you know how I'm getting to know better? Because I'm also changing and growing. Until the day now I feel, you know what, now this is really what I want. Or this person now convinces me, or I get convinced by whatever he's doing or who he is, and I feel like my non-negotiables are kidogo sana, we can work with them. You get? And you have 8 out of 10 of what I need. It is okay. And I'm in the right capacity. The point that I'm in the right capacity then, and it is a priority then, now then I'll be able to vumilia. But if it's not a priority, me, I'm not vumiliari.
Actually, that reminds me of a book I was reading by... I don't recall the name. Nikikumbuka nitakomment.
Yeah.
So this lady says that you see the way we ladies, like every lady has her perfect whatever in her head.
Prince Charming.
You know how your Prince Charming looks, from the physical to the emotional to the you know everything about your Mr. Right. You know it.
Yeah.
But now when we grow up, we tend to start kind of negotiating, like you're saying, yo ya kukua sijui, you're like hakuna mtu atanipenda kama yeye, such kind of things. But I think the thing is, kumbuka zile points uliandika from the very beginning of time. There was that list you wrote. Okay, I don't have one. I have written
a letter to my husband.
Wait.
What's so serious out here? What am I?
No, it's just I did it in high school.
It will still make sense. I am sure it will make sense.
I will read it. I actually wrote I will read it in 2030. So I've never read it.
6 years from now.
I was in Form 2 when I wrote it. I write letters. Anyway, that's not here, but yeah. I don't know what I wrote.
What?
But I did write.
Wait, you don't know what you wrote?
I am not sure. It's a bit blurry.
I can't recall.
Oh. I can't recall.
That is nice. Because
I'm envious.
Of what?
Because I've heard yours, and then there's also a friend of mine.
My friends are
Okay, there's a friend of mine who also he also has a list of what to look for in a lady. Me, I don't know. I'm also young, so. We are young.
We are young.
They're not serious.
Imagine you do know what you want. You know, it's just that you have not written it down.
Yeah. Personally, I know what I want.
Yeah.
I know what I want.
But you know the sad part is, it might change.
Yeah, it might change, and I think that's okay.
Yeah.
But sister, I live in the fear of nita change mpaka lini, because si ati kuna time maisha itasimama iningoje, Murugi, you're not going to change again. Because every day is a new day, you have different experiences, you have life happening all the time. So when is it going to be like, it's time for you to settle now?
Yeah.
When will I know that it's time for me to actually settle?
Settle.
It's time. When will I know that?
I feel like the circumstances that will be there will help you discern. Because let me tell you, Murugi, if right now you are a billionaire, you will settle. You know why? You are independent. If you're well financed, if you're well settled, it will be easier for you to decide on your partner when everything else seems okay. But right now, we are chasing money, we are chasing dreams that you have not yet grasped as well. You're still evolving. You might wake up next year and you are totally a different person.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
And the person you are with, sweet.
Hivyo. Sasa ameanza kuwa not your type. Yet you loved them.
Na si makosa.
Sasa.
But is it so hard to, like, you see, like, for example, now me maybe have a partner and I get to a time and then I'm like, I don't think this is working. Mbona kwa hiyo mtu itauma, like itauma, but kwa yeye kama ni anaambia mtu mwingine, yeye ako like, si nitamwambia tu ama, but wewe ukimwambia like, okay, kuna konga nako ka, should I call it like a cycle or something, like, mimi nikikwambia
hutaumwa.
Mimi sitaumwa, but wewe ukiniambia
itakuuma.
You always like to, you don't want to be on the receiving end of bad things.
Yeah. Who does?
Nobody wants to be.
You want to be the first.
But unfortunately, life is life.
But technically, maybe if I will notice, I've always had this scenario and fantasy. If I will notice that maybe my partner then wants to break up with me, I want to do it fast. That is petty. But what can I do? If I notice that things are not going well and I find out you're about to, I will do it fast. I want to seem like I'm the one who has left you.
Okay. Okay, if you're talking about petty, now...
That's petty.
If you're talking about petty, now my petty is always on. I'd rather you tell me... And I always feel like I have that strength of... I will handle it. So, if you're with you, Alice, and then you say, it's over. I'll be okay.
What if you're the one who wants to break up with me? Now will you compel me to break up with you instead?
Yeah. I've never thought about that.
But there are people who do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh,
You have
I have a friend.
It's an inside job. It's an inside job.
I have a friend who told me about a friend. Okay, it was a story.
And the cycle begins.
So it was like this guy forced the girl to break up with. Like, it's like, I bring out the words out of you. I am showing you that we are breaking up, but I want you to say it.
Utaki kwa makosa yako.
Sitaki kwe yangu. Mi sitaki niseme, nataka ba useme. Lakini mi nataka to break up.
Last day wale atenda kupendana tena kweli.
Sindio?
Like we're messing each other up, you guys. We are messing each other up. Like, so just be a genuine human being. Like, vitu zingine, it's just you being a person. Like, just be a noble human being. I understand people fear having hard conversations like you do. Yeah. People
it's
don't
not hard.
like, people don't like having hard conversations. Things that make you feel uncomfortable. I don't want to talk about it. So just go see it. I think ukiongelesha mtu mwelezee what's up.
Aspect of communication.
Like itakuwa so neutral because I think I've done that before.
Yeah, I know you have.
Oh God. You know me too much. Yeah.
Because there's a time you made me do something. I'll tell you after this.
Oh Lord.
Comment section.
Then I ended up regretting it. Anyway, now we are talking about...
Now when you talk of the one, you've talked of the in-betweens. There is the one of the in-betweens.
That was my view.
So, okay, and I'm not taking that view, and now, like, what do you do during that period of the in-betweens with the ones, with the one of the in-betweens?
I feel like you're heading to hell.
But in your mind then, this of in-betweens, you think you're going to spend the rest of your life with them. So you actually think you love them. Okay, you actually do love them.
You give your all.
People are simping. People are simping out here.
Why do I think like simping is taken with weight when it's from a man than from a woman?
Wow, true.
Actually, I
Facts.
think you're doing a conga simping. Like if it's coming from
a man.
then that's simping.
Yeah.
Like if a man is speaking his heart,
That is simping.
So is it
Why?
a strength or a weakness?
You tell us.
Yeah. We want to know.
You're the man.
We want to know why your fellow men would regard Mark as a simper.
That's tough.
If he's just being honest about how he's feeling.
What I think is that it's just being honest. It's just being honest, and then you are not taking it as something that is just petty. Like, it's simping, but it's just speaking your heart.
But my question is, why is it a problem?
Why do people take it as a problem?
Yes. Why do you view it as a bad thing?
Oh, because they believe men are supposed to be men to be men, men to be
That's true.
yeah, astute or something. So so they think it's a problem because ni kama unaangusha ligi, you're unajishusha or something like that.
Lakini sini you're supposed to chase us. Okay. In an ideal world,
Wait.
I'm the prey, you're the predator. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
In an ideal world.
Does it always?
It not always. Nowadays ndo ime.
Oh.
Nowadays vitu zimechange.
We're
We're also shooting our shot.
Yeah.
So why would it be simping yet you're doing what's expected?
So there should be a change of mindset.
I think that comes in with, you see what society has made us believe, because I feel like vitu mingi zimeinfluenced na society.
Yeah.
And that is why I'm so happy with the generation that is coming up. The thing is, stay woke. Because I feel like a man has been termed to be, you're not supposed to break at any point. Like, as a man, sijufai ku speak up your mind. Personally, vulnerability, you guys did an episode in regard to being vulnerable.
Yeah.
I'm yet to listen to it, but I think vulnerability is an aspect that men have been made by society to believe that it's not their thing. Like, a man cannot be vulnerable to, especially to a woman. Why are you going to tell a woman how you feel? Unafaa tu, like, you know?
You're supposed to have drinks with your friends and that's it.
You're supposed to go talk to your friend. And when you're talking to your friends, it should not be in an honest way
No.
and an emotional. It should be like, I'm saying, tuliachana.
Yeah.
Bigger shots in Kisonga, you know? Which is not okay. Because why do we even have this word simping? Like, where did it even come from? You know? Because personally, I find it a problem. Because why is someone speaking their truth a problem? Like, this is just like me going to a guy and telling him, yo,
I feel you.
like, kama mimi yo kijana wa class 8, si mimi ndo nilimshow. Tunafanyanga ni cringe mpaka leo, but anyway, mimi ndo nilienda nikamshow like, yo, you look good. Your handwriting, you know?
You actually said that. Why am I judging?
Don't judge me. Handwriting nayo ilikuwa by this jumbo.
I also have a good handwriting.
But saa yake ilikuwa maybe
For a man.
influenced me into writing well. Because I liked him, you know? And me telling him the truth was like, I wish ungeniambia before niambie juu mimi nikikuona Gladwell, mimi niko naona wewe hauna interest yangu, like huko ligi nyingine, you know? I think ni mentality, like vile amesema, like it's just what society has done to us, like as a guy.
And even I really don't feel like ingekuwa simping if also from the lady side, like, you know, I think it's now simping when whoever you're simping to doesn't reciprocate back.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is actually it.
Yeah.
Because
That's it.
that's
It's
it.
not making
Yeah.
sense in my head.
Because it's not simping if it's mutual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when it's mutual, you guys are being honest.
Yeah.
But now when it's coming from especially a guy,
Okay.
you msichana
Simp.
I
Or
get it.
simp.
I get it. Actually, that's it.
So what should happen? You should stop chasing somebody who doesn't like you.
But you know, there's also another. Now this it's just a whole thing, because there's someone once told me that if you like doing something more, it's just like the story we had yesterday of this guy who was always calling this lady, giving her stories and everything.
Yeah.
Maybe I take it from a point of view, maybe the lady wasn't interested, but this guy was like, you're the one I want. So every day I'm calling until now the lady is like, when he's not calling, what's happening? Why is he not calling? You get? Like it's not that if someone doesn't like you, like you might see that, hey, this guy or this lady, I see something in her and I like it and everything. So, and the lady is like, no, it's not my type. By the way, there's this video of this guy who was now shooting his shot, and he was like, hey, you're the one I want to date. And the lady was like, you're not my type.
Damn.
So, and then for the tweet was, this guy inhaled rejection like cocaine. I was like, ouch. So, like, not that one, it's simping, because you now put so much effort and it's not reciprocated back. Now that's simping.
Okay.
I think that's the whole
That's the whole point.
Not reciprocated.
Yeah.
Simping.
It means it's okay. I would maybe a parting shot on my end. You know, the fact that ladies can learn to love, it's easier to convince them.
Yeah.
A woman can learn how to love you. She might not like you in the beginning, but what you do after that, now she will end up liking you. That's why we are the praise. Because we can be convinced. But it's very difficult for men to learn how to love a woman they never liked from the start.
Okay. I think that's nice. I think that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
I think you're also the one who told me that women learn to love.
Yeah, women learn to love. So,
but do men learn to love?
You don't. It's very difficult. I think. Okay, yes, please.
I'm tempted to ask how women learn to love. I was about to ask, am I a woman?
Yes, you are. You learn. If somebody is consistent, let me tell you, you might not like a person from the first sight. You might not that they look bad. Maybe they are very handsome, but you're not there. Your mentality is totally not like we can have a romantic.
I've seen that point in many movies.
Okay, maybe
but
I watch a lot of movies. Maybe that's where this aspect is coming in. But from I feel like women are swayed. You know, we are swayed with words and what we are seeing. You are a woman. So we can each say our advices on how to deal with breakups. Then we wrap it up.
Heartbreaks.
Yeah, heartbreaks. How would you advise someone who is dealing with a heartbreak? At this age, we are talking of youths like us, our age mates. What should they do?
Guys, you are too young. Let's start from there. For you to actually waste your life into you going to think of self-harming, doing whatever, just because someone rejected you. Just trust and love yourself, and always hope that something better is definitely coming your way. The fact that you live with that hope of something good, something better will come when the sun rises tomorrow is what will keep you going. Like, usichoke juu mtu mmoja ama wawili ama watatu. Bado hujaanza. Yeah.
So what I can say is, first of all, what I do in breakup or when heartbreaks happen, as I tend to now maybe set back to friends, because there's this aspect of when you're heartbroken, I can't even talk to you, I can't even look at you. When I'm in the same space, we can't even breathe the same air. So as an individual, I just tend to, okay, let's just now level down to where we were before as friends. So love is it's hard work. Plus, I really feel like love is out of mutual connection. When you settle on knowing first of all who you are, what you want, and then maybe who do you want to be with or something like that, then now who you are now will guide you to now taking the next step. Because if you're a person who values communication, if you're a person who values patience, if you're a person who values kindness, then whatever you look for in love will slowly gravitate towards you.
Okay. Well,
so don't harm yourself, man.
Don't. It's too little to end your life.
That's why I really tend to let's just be friends.
Yeah.
Because if you now now head the other way, now you just go to harm yourself. Alafu.
Yeah. My advice will be, you're a piece of art. Keep refining yourself. Before this person came in, you were whole before. So remember who you were before he came in or she came in. And then now work on yourself, because you are yet to see the best version of yourself. You're yet to see how good it can get. You're yet to see you are the one for real, for real. You get it?
Manze.
Yes. And now, Murugi, tell us where we can hear you from, your handles, your podcast pages.
Tell them to share, subscribe.
Bonyeza kibonyo. What is that? What do you call this button in Kiswahili?
Tap the like button. Hiyo ya ku
Kiswahili. Hiyo kibonyo.
bonyeza ya
Unasema nini?
ku bonyeza ya ku
Anyway, guys, this is Murugi Wachira. You can check out my episodes on Murugi Radio, on Spotify, and also on YouTube. And we also have an Instagram account, Murugi_radio. And you can follow me on my socials. When you go to my socials, you'll see some great stuff. Yeah, at Murugi_Wachira. Thank you so much, guys, for having me. I had the best time talking about love as I wrap up my birthday month. Thank you so much, guys. Sending love to you all. And guys, subscribe to my channel. This.is.life.Podcast.
Please do like, share, subscribe, and comment.
These guys are doing an amazing
You
job.
should tell
Thank
them.
you.
You should tell them to remind them to also pray for your MVP.
Do you want to say that?
Okay, we
will announce it.
We'll announce it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's meet next time. Bye.
Cheers.